Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblyx here, coming at you today from Project Ozone Lite. How y'all doing today? So last time we made this, the Philosopher's Stone. That's right, we're getting into Project E. Except, not today. Yoink! Nope, today we are going to get into Draconic Evolution. Oh yeah. It is high time. So first thing, best thing to do when you start any new mod, first thing you should always do is get the manual. Now Draconic Evolution, it's a tablet. The Draconic Evolution Information Tablet. Super easy to make. Some stones, some draconium. You find the draconium in the world. Bingo, bango, bongo. And there we go. Tablet. And quests abound. I was going to say, I thought we did that alchemical bag. Draconic Re-Evolution. So, get a tablet. Got it. And we also did the Ender Dragon. So, kill an Ender Dragon. Yeah, we've killed a lot of Ender Dragons. So we'll take that one as well. What's this one? Oh yeah, we haven't done this one yet. Kill a Draconic Evolution Chaos Guardian. But we will. Let's pop these bad boys. Pfft. Pfft. Okay. Wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it. Okay, so we got our Draconic Evolution Information Tablet. If we right click on that bad boy after a small lag, you get the manual. And it tells you about all the different bits and bobs. How to get draconium. You can minimize it, maximize it. I want to go back. Oh, yeah. You have to click over here to go back. I forgot. It's been a while since I've played with Draconic Evolution. It's an overpowered mod, so it's not one I really like, to be honest with you. I mean, Avarita's obviously even more overpowered, but I've never played with Avarita, so I want to give it a try. But yeah, Draconic Evolution, not so much. I could do without it. But we are going to play with it here. So, the short answer is we need to make a crafting station. We got to do some fusion crafting. So we're going to make a basic fusion and crafter. Words coming out of my mouth. Basic fusion crafting injector, because, those are words. We're going to set this up with a stand. You'll see. We're just going to do things. We're going to make stuff happen. So we're going to need a core and some injectors. Now this is iron, easy. Draconium, easy. We'll need 9 of these. Done. And then I want 9 of these. Nice. And then we're going to want one of these, which is lapis, nether stars, and the dealio bopper we just made. And there you go. Oh, fusion crafting begins. So we done did something. There it is. Loot chest. And that's, of course, going to take us up to the next tier and the next tier and yada, 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 yada. Lots of tiers. Pop it. Nothing. Lame. Moving on. So I want to set this up here in this dome. I can't decide if I want to put it here or back over here or over here. I think I'm just going to go right here because that way we're close to our little dealio. I think we're going to go right here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Well, that did not go the way I wanted it to go. Get yourself down there. Thank you. And let's get a scaffold. And we'll put that guy about right there. Now we've got to get us some go-go juice. So we're going to come down right here and bring our go-go juice over. Oh, I have done a little work off camera. Let me show you. So I set up the bees, but bees suck. And guys, I need your help. You guys are going to have to tell me how to make this work because it is just not happy. So I've got it set up so that the apiaries, we put the bee in the apiary, it produces honeycombs, wax combs, grubs, and eventually a dead bee. The dead bee and the grubs are pulled over here into the crafter. The dead bees are turned into royal jelly using that recipe right there. Then the grub and the royal jelly are turned into queen bees, which will go right here. The wax and honey combs are sent over to these pressers. The honeycombs are sent here. The wax combs are sent here, and then they're sent into this chest and brought into our storage system. What's not happening, the queen bees are not being sent out into these apiaries. The fresh queen bees, the ones that haven't been damaged. And I am just not figuring out what the heck is going on. I've tried it every side of the apiary. I'm just going to take that off for right now. I've tried every single side of the apiary. I've tried the top of the apiary, the bottom of the apiary. I've tried a hopper. I've tried everything I can think of to put these things in here. And I know I've done it in other packs before. Heck, I did it in Final Frontier not too long ago, just using extra utilities pipes. It's not a hard thing to do, but for some reason it is not working in this pack. So I need you guys' help. You guys tell me how you're making it work, if you've got it to work. And let me know. Let me know in the down yonder. I would be very curious how you guys have gotten your bee setups to work. So we put some live bees in. They'll produce all of the giblets over here. The combs will be processed. The grubs and dead bees will just stay in here, and I'll manually move them over and take care of them. Yeah, you guys let me know in the down yonder how you're able to get that to work, because I've beat my head against a wall for a long time on that, trying to get it to work, and it does not. Now, a couple episodes ago, we did talk about, maybe it was last episode, it was when we were building this guy a couple episodes ago. We were talking about we should automate this. Well, I went ahead and did it because it's all stuff we've seen before. Interface into a chest pipes out into an open crate drops it in the lava, drops the gold into the lava. The gold pops out as a demon ingot. The demon ingot gets sucked up by this guy and put in his chest, which gets sucked back up into the storage system. I did put a filter on this guy, so he'll only suck up demon ingots, because if I'm working down here and drop something, I don't want him sucking it up, putting it in the storage system. So one of the side effects of this thing is it is the coolest looking machine when it starts crafting, I gotta tell you. It is baller. So let me show you. If I tell it to make demon ingots, now demon ingot is just a piece of gold thrown into lava surrounded by nether brick. That's all it is. Super easy. So if I go, You can tell I've been making a little bit because it's pretty darn cool looking. So if I tell it to make 100 demon ingots and say go. Now watch this. Is that not the coolest looking thing? Go away. Oh, that is so completely awesome looking. Oh, that is so cool. Anyway, yeah, just had to share it with you guys. It's very, very cool looking, and you see they're just pouring in. So I didn't put any speed upgrades on it. We really don't need any. It'll get there when it gets there, kind of deal. We can always add them if we want to, but yeah, it's a super easy setup. Just an interface with, you know, our pattern. That is 1 piece of gold gives you 1 demon ingot, right beside a chest, so it'll put the gold into the chest. You know, extract always, insert, open crate. Anything that hits the open crate instantly falls directly straight down, so it'll go right into the lava. Make sure the lava is surrounded by nether brick all the way around. The demon ingots will hop out, they will not burn up, and the collector will suck them up, and then the importer will pull them back into our storage system. Super easy setup. I highly recommend you guys do one of those. There's gonna be a way to make that you know, where you can have a walkway with those just spitting down the sides. That would be so cool. Yeah, we totally need to work on that. So anyway, back to craftificating, draconic craftificating. So we need some flux sticks, quack quack, and we're gonna bring this down here like so. And I never did put power on this guy because he never was working. Not that he needs that much power, but what you gonna do? We're running our whole base on this Uber cable. Why not? These cables break so difficult with this pickaxe. I don't know why. And the pickaxe is a boss. It tears through everything, but those cables for some reason. Alright, so we just want to run power to all of these things here, like so. And that is a boatload of go-go juice. This guy doesn't need power, but these all do, and they should be getting tons from that guy there. Yeah. Okay. Now, whoop. Let us make the first thing we wish to make, which is this. Awakened Draconium. Most people start with the ingots. I'm going straight to the block. I guess in this one you do have to use blocks. Brain freeze. So we're going to need wyvern cores. 4, 5, 6 wyvern cores. And some dragon hearts. So 4 draconium blocks. Let's get those. Draconium. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need, let's move that tablet out of the way. Wyvern cores. Was 6, was it not? 4, 5, 6, and a dragon heart, which is why we were killing the dragons so many times, to collect these hearts. Alright, so easy peasy. We are going to put 1, 2, I forget it does that. It has been a while. Gotta knock the rust off. Boom, boom. 3 and 4, and there's no real pattern to it. You just, they all have to be on there. They don't have to be on there in the pattern it showed. You know what? You don't have to put them in this pattern like this. So anything on the sides over here go on these guys here. anything in the middle up here, that goes in here. And this has to be a certain radius away from these guys, but it doesn't exactly have to be right here like this. And it can be up and down and out a little bit, and the book or the tablet will tell you all that. Pedestal tier is too low. Huh? Can I make the next tier up? Oh, I sure can. Well, then what was I thinking? Okay. Man, it has been a long time. The rust is real. Alright, let's just take all this mess off of here. And let us craft the next tier up, the Wyvern. So we need Wyvern cores, Draconium cores. Those are easy enough. And we need 1 Wyvern core and 4 Nether stars. There's 1 Wyvern core and Nether stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a block of Draconium. Why didn't I just type in Draconium? Alright, let's get all this on here. We don't need that heart. So remember, you can just smack these in any old order, doesn't matter. And then we need 4 of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're not using this guy here. And we need 1 to craft the Wyvern injector. We need a basic injector. So let's knock that guy off, because it doesn't have to be a 3x3, and just pop this guy in. Now it's all happy. We click start. You get funky sounds and lots of sparks and glowy balls, and this thing loads up with power. And we get the thump 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 thump. Well, it does a steelio. And boom, now we've got the higher tier. And just like that. And you can mix and match. You know, as long as what you're trying to craft doesn't require the higher tier. Now we did get, oh, get the Wyvern one. Claim it. Done. Pop it. Lame. Boo. And somehow I got these stupid bobble garbage on. Just burn it with fire. No, seriously, burn it with fire. These things are horrible. I don't make them go away. I love Botania, man, but why did these get in the way? Burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it, I say. Are you kidding me? Why aren't those burning up? It's freaking lava. How do you not burn up in freaking lava? Ugh. Anyway, so we're going to pop one of these bad boys out. Let's turn our magnet back on. And wash, rinse, and repeat. So we need a Wyvern, 2 Draconic, a Draconium, and 4 Nether stars. Wyvern, 2 Draconic, a Draconium block. You're going to go through a ton ton of draconium, so it's best you have a plant growing it. Same with nether stars, so. Alright. You don't want to put them... Now I need to make a bunch of these. So let me show you how you can do that. So I'm going to need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these guys. So the way you do it, oops, that's our crafting recipe right there, plus these guys. And we need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, notice the things you have multiples of, leave them separated. Don't let them combine like this, because that's going to confuse you. Each one of these should have 8. Like so. That's only got 7, so we need to make 1 more. Oh, we're going to have to craft a wyvern core. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. Because I'm sitting up for another craft right now. We must have got all these out of loot bags. And let's just get rid of these. And move these up. And there you go. So we know we need 1 more wyvern core. So a wyvern core is on here somewhere. Where's the stupid thing at? Eyes, you're failing me. There they are. Alright, so we need an emerald block. We need 5 draconic cores and 2. Oh man, okay. So let's get 5 of these. We don't want to mix it with the other ones. Keep them separate. And it was 2 nether, or yeah, 2 nether stars. 1, 2 nether stars. Okay, and it was 5 of those. And 2 blocks. And an emerald block. Boom. Alright, so let's move these down, and I'm clicking them down one at a time instead of dragging them, because if I drag them, they're going to combine. And I don't want them to combine. And I'm going to have to put this guy back down because it is a 9 recipe. Pop the emerald in. We've met the crafting requirements, and craftificate. You see it pulls the items off of here. Now you can stack multiple items on here, but it's only going to pull 1 off of each crafting. Off of each of these crafting injectors, it's only going to pull 1 off of each. So you know how we needed 5 of these draconic cores? If you put all 5 on 1 injector, it's only going to pull 1 off of that injector. And that won't meet your requirement. So now we have enough to do our 8. So we're going to pull... Again, we're making sure they don't combine. And I'm going to put 8 nether stars on that one, and 8 nether stars on that one, 8 nether stars there, and 8 nether stars there. Then 8 draconic cores, 8 draconic cores, 8 wyvern cores, blocks of Draconium. Now I'm going to insert this injector in here. We've met all the requirements. It's going to pull 1 of each, and all these are going to go down to 7 instead of 8. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to be able to just zip from 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 and get it all done to where all of them are this purple upgraded Wyvern crafting injectors. So I'm going to keep you with me for a second while this works, because I don't want you to be confused. Though it is a little bit confusing, I get it. Some of you got this like no worries, but some of you are going to be confused by this. So we're going to pop that one back down. Now we've got the new upgraded injector. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all the remaining 7 off of here, like so. See, now it says 7, and I'm going to move them to there. I'm going to pop this guy off, like so. Pop him in, and craft. And this can't hurt you. You can stand in here. You can stand on it. You can stand under it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't hurt. What you're hearing with the ding 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 is this guy as he's opening up dimlets. There we go. Another one done. So now we're just wash, rinse, and repeat. We're going to pull the 6 off of here. See, it's down to 6 now. We're going to pull that injector off and pop him in here and go. See, we're just slowly walking our way up the deal so we can get all of these Wyvern fusion crafters instead of the basic fusion crafters. Because the Wyvern can craft the basic, but the basic can't craft the Wyvern. It does look cool. I'll give them credit for that. So there we go. Another one done. And you don't have to go in order. I can go up here. This is going to be 5 now. I could do these if I wanted to. There's no rhyme or reason or order to it. And away it goes. Now, if you find it running really, really slow, it's because you're not feeding it good power. These things suck a ton of power. So using these cables is highly recommended because they transport an infinite amount of power, in theory. Dang it, Bobby! So yeah, I absolutely recommend that. Now this should be 4. Move them over here, and I'm going to do this outside corner just to show you there's no order to it. It can be in any order you want. Yeah, 256,000 RF per injector. That's a lot of go-go juice. I mean, I'm not worried about it. We have a lot of go-go juice, but yeah, you put some like Ender IO conduits, or you try to run it off a solar, small solar panel or something. Yeah, it's gonna process very. It'll still work. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be very slow, and you might lose your mind before it finishes. So that should be down to 3. Pop that guy off. Pop him in and go. Alright, so let me knock out these last 3 and I'll bring you back. Alright, all the injectors have been upgraded to Wyvern. And so what we want to do now is work on this Draconium. So it does say tier Wyvern, which is why we needed to upgrade our injectors. I just totally blanked when I was looking at it earlier. So we're going to need 4, 5, 6 cores, and heart, and some blocks. And we are going to need the Wyvern cores. So we're going to have to make a bunch of these, right? So, yay. Okay. So let's just do this. Stack. And we needed how many? 4, 5, 6. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do 10 of them. And we needed 10 hearts and 40 draconium blocks. Okay. Heart. I have exactly 10. And we need 40 draconium blocks. There we go. All right, let's load up our board. And almost done. Now we're not going to have to go kill the dragon a whole bunch more to make, because we are going to need a bunch of this awakened draconium. We're not going to have to go kill the dragon a ton more to do this, because we're going to turn it into a crop. So oh man, there we go. Now what did I do wrong this time? I need wyvern cores. Why am I so brain damaged sometimes? I tell you, I just don't even know sometimes. It's like just seriously brain damaged. Good grief. There we go. There we go. Now what am I doing wrong? Oh, you're putting in the complete wrong recipe. That's what you're doing, you moron. Oh my goodness. Let's just start over. Yep. We're just going to start all the way over, because brain damage, brain damage, brain damage. Oh my goodness. It's not even late, y'all. I'm just like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to make some awakened draconium. To do that, we're going to have to make wyvern cores. And we need 4, 5, 6 wyvern cores per awakened draconium. So I want to make at least 6 of these guys. To make 6 of these guys, we have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draconic cores per. So we're going to need 30 draconic cores. So let's grab those. Oh look, we happen to already have a bunch made. Isn't that nice? Don't know how those got there. I'm sure it wasn't from making them before. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we need 2 nether stars each, and we're making 6, so that's 12. And I think it was 12 of these as well. There we go. Blocks and blocks and stars and stars. And I believe our central item is, yep, blocks of emerald. So we're going to need a whole boatload of awakened draconium, but that's okay. Once we get a couple pieces, at least 4, we can make a plant and grow from there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. But we will need a, if I remember right, a crux. Mystical. Yes. Awakened draconium crux, which of course requires a ton of awakened draconium, because why wouldn't it? And hearts. Fantastic. Gotta love that. So we may have to go fight the dragon a bunch more just to get to the point where we can actually grow the crops. Because, you know, grindy things are fun. Thanks, Draconic Evolution. We could just make a dimension that's nothing but ender dragons. Because that is a thing. And we might actually do that down the road. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to craft, but we might just do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do like the sound. Though it does, after you've crafted about 8,000 times, it does start to get on your nerves. And you will have to craft 8,000 bajillion, majillion, million times. Basically a lot. There's 4. Or I guess that's 5. That'll be 6. All this to make 1 awakened draconium block. Well, I guess technically it's 4 awakened draconium blocks. Problem is, we're not going to have the hearts to do it. So we've got our 6, 4, 5, 6 wiring cores. We don't have any hearts. No more hearts. We used all the hearts. So there's that. I need a heart. And then 4 draconium blocks. So we can pop those in there. But I need a heart. That means we gotta go murdificate. And you know what I don't have is, I don't think, an autocraft for ink crystals. Yep, let's go get that. And yes, please. Pain. I do have an autocraft for pains. All right. So we're just going to pop that in. And crystal. Make me 12, please. There we go. And it's pretty much time for a killing spree. So we hop in here. Zorp. Head on over here. Badoop, 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 and badoop. And zorp. And we just wait, and we wait. Alright, freshly back from our end adventure, and we now have some hearts. So, let's put them to use. And there we go. Get our first 4 blocks of Awakened Draconium crafted. Still charging. Almost. Bam. Nice. So this, of course, can be broken down into the ingots. And, of course, back into the blocks if necessary. So if we are going to grow it, we're going to need mystical crux. So we're going to need 1 block, 2 ingots, which we can do this. This is a thing we can do. It's a thing that is done. We have a crux. Now, to make the seed, we need 4 ingots and insanium and some tier 6 crafting seeds. Pretty sure I don't have any tier 6 crafting seeds on me, but I do have a recipe for them. So, there we go. Done. You see it right there. And we do have insanium. Awakened Draconium seed. Yeah, boy. So let's go put this bad boy over in the green dome. Zork. I think we're going to go up top because we're going to follow this pattern here. How we're growing nether stars, which are in the back corner here. Been using our imaginary time block to get these draconium to grow, the regular draconium. So we're going to go right here. So let's get the crux underneath first. We're going to just have to fly up there. We are going to put all of these growth accelerators underneath as well. Anything to make it grow quicker. Alright, remember this is the side we're on. I think there's actually a hole over there I could have just flown through, but what is? I think it's right there. And it grew fast. That time block is awesome. So as soon as the farmer makes it by, it'll harvest. And we can just sit here and harvest it ourselves. Won't hurt a thing. Want to make sure we have enough to teach a crafter how to work with it. There we go. Now, we can just put all this in there like so. Now let's run over and teach our crafting system how to work with it. So we're going to go to the red dome. Zorp. And we're going to come over here. Remember, this is where we have all that farmed essence coming. And we've completely filled up the outside. And we started filling up the inside. So we've got a crafting station here, one there, one there. I've got one down here. So I'm going to put this one right here. It takes 2 blocks. So we're going to need some drawers. 2 of them, please. They should craft lightning quick. And then I need a farmer. Not a farmer, what am I thinking? Crafter. Which I should have a autocraft for. I'm using autocraft to craft to crafter. That's crafty. Yeah, I said it. He did it. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Okay, so we're gonna pop these right there. Bam and bam. And we're gonna pop this guy here. Already pre-run power and item conduits because of that machine right there. We set him to extract always, and we set him to pull from below, and he'll pull out of that drawer. Now we need to get a key and lock these drawers. Boop boop. Super important. And now we want to put, we're not gonna have any seeds, so I don't even know why I put that there. Things that require cruxes do not produce seeds to my recollection, so we really don't need that drawer there. So let's grab the essence out of here. This is where all that essence shows up. We've got 33 so far. Everything else is zipping out, which means it all has a crafting machine here somewhere. So, is it a round? No. Is it full? It is. Oh, and that only gets you a nugget. Ain't that a shame? Man, it has to harvest 9 times to get 1 stupid nugget. Hey vey. Now, I wonder, I won't have this anywhere in the purple dome, so it's going to send it back and it'll just go straight into the discs instead of the drawers, because I don't have a home for this stuff yet. We need to make it a home, just because I didn't have any of it. Pretty sure I didn't win any in a, yeah. So I need to replace one of these with a, here's where I was putting those. So let me get another, whatchamadoo-flopper. That's the technical term. There we go. And let's get some upgrades. I think it's 4 and a void. And bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. I didn't get the key on there quick enough. Dang it. Alright, so before that happens, I want to get 1. Oh, that gets you 3 nuggets? I did not know that. Okay, fantastic. That's better than what I was thinking it was going to get you. So we'll pull these out. Now I've got to be quick. And pull. Ah, dang it, Bobby. How much is in here? Good Lord. Why is there so much? What is this? Intermedium. Do we not have a place for you already? Why are you clogging up my inventory? Oh, do we not have a spot for intermedium? I thought we did. Uh-oh, I may be filling up my drives because I'm pulling all that out of the cow farm. Yeah, maybe filling up my drives. Oopsie. Oh well, I'll check on that later. Where's the out? But I really do need this not to be full of intermedium. And it's just getting fuller and fuller and fuller. I really need you not to be full of intermedium right now. Is that a thing? Okay, so the way around this is we place it down here. We pop our awakened draconium in. We get all this stupid intermedium out of my inventory. Then we get our tape. Break it and place it, and that way it doesn't fill up before we can get it in there. There we go. Now we can get rid of the tape and that, and let's get those upgrades back. Or no, I put the upgrades in. Let's get a key because we want to lock it. And boop, locked. Phantasmundo. Now we can put these in here. Put the block there. Put the ingots there. Bum ba da dum. Nice. And we go put the rest of this into our system. Now that we have a home for it, we can get our system over here to start crafting it, which it probably has collected, yeah, quite a bit more. So we've taught it how to make nuggets. Nuggies. And we're just going to put all this in here. Boom, like that. It's going to suck it up and start craftificating the nuggets, sending the nuggets back over here, and you'll see them every now and then. They'll pop in right there or there, one of those two, when it has enough. But I think it's already done them all. Yep, it's already done them all. Then those will get sent back to our system here. So we'll have 204, 22, and 2. Hey, we're up to 2. Awesome. So what we can do to speed things along. Remember, we just have the one plant. Green down. Sort. And we haven't put these down yet. We need to do that. Do we? With that time block there, we really don't, because with the time block, these things, it basically grows fast enough. It grows faster than the farm can harvest. Let's put it that way. Still waiting on the farm to harvest. Still waiting on the farm to harvest. Still waiting on the farm to harvest. I can get about 2 per row. Every row that the farm harvests, I can get about 2 BAPs on it. So I've put 22 more in there. Go look at Awakened. And I want that number to go up. Go up. Aren't you going up? That number no go up. Let's turn off our magnet while we're up here. Why my number no go up? Oh, shame and fail. Why am I a moron? Okay, so just in case you don't remember how to make an awakened draconium seed, let's try it again, shall we? So we start with a tier 6 crafting seed, because Oblyx is a flippin' moron. And we waste some more draconium. There we go. Now we just bap on it. And you know what? I am going to put those gross accelerators, because I don't leave the time block there all the time. Did I with the go. Uh-oh. Server struggling? What's going on? Hello? Maybe we only make 50? It says we have everything. Go. Go. Why you no go? Can I not craft anything? Let's see, all this is craftable. Eye of Ender. Can I craft 10 Eye of Enders? Yep. What's going on with these goofball growth accelerators? They're not hard. I just need the, what you call them, blocks. Inferium blocks. That's working. Weird. I don't know, man. It's definitely acting peculiar. Oh. Why are they going away? Oh, I know what's happening. Oh, I'm such a moron. I know exactly what's happening. Our system's auto recrafting them back into Insanium. That's exactly, oh my goodness. That's exactly what's happening. It's crafting them up and then crafting them back down like super fast. So I just got to keep pulling them out. I gotta get it before it does. Alright, there's a glitch in the matrix there. We're gonna have to sort that out in a future episode, because yeah, can't be having that. That'll get us 18 of them though. I don't know how many we need, but a lot more. Okay, I'll work on that off camera. But you see what we're trying to do there. In the meantime, I can just sit up here and do this. And try to get as much as we can get so that I can craft some more seeds. I would actually like to fill in all these slots right here. So 4 more would be nice. Alright guys, in the spirit of screwing everything up this episode, I did forget to set these to insert. Yeah. Genius. No wonder I wasn't getting any nuggets. It had backed up the system just a little bit. Now it's cruising. Oh, there's our awakened draconium seed we lost. Alright, it's cruising through it now. So I actually already crafted another awakened draconium seed, so let's see if I can afford another crux. Yes, so that'll give us 3 plants up and running. So pop over here and I'll show you. And oh, we gotta put the crux in. So there's the 2, and we'll put the 3rd right there. There. Nice. So now we'll get 3 times the amount. Cool. Shh, don't tell the devs. Cheaty way to get lots of awakened draconium real quick. But I do think that is all the time I got for today. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me as we start Draconic Evolution and made a complete goofball of ourselves. So until next time, you guys get out there and make some noise. See ya.